What's up, everybody? It's your boy JJ. Normally, I start this video with some music from a good friend of mine. She does awesome covers. So if you don't mind me borrowing your time for a moment, I'm going to go ahead and play this so you guys can check this young lady out when she starts making more. As soon as I can figure out how to work all this stuff because I'm kind of running behind. And all right, here we go. This young lady's name is Erin Easton. This is a cover of the song that I believe describes things in the real world. So here we go.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, riding early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere, and their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression. No expression. Hide my head, I want to drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. Find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very bad world. Bad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Made you feel the way that every child should. Sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me. No one knew me. Hello, teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me, look right through me. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very bad world. Bad world. Bad world. Bad world.
You're muted.
Hi, Chris. How you doing?
I'm here.
Thank you for keeping me on my toes.
I try.
I'm gonna have to keep you around now permanently. Hey, you're muted. You're my mute man. Yeah,
that's what sound guys do sometimes.
I thought you had the conversation tonight.
We did, but Danny had to cancel because his work. He's got a lot of work to do.
Okay. Yeah. That's a slight drawback for the profession he's in. I said that's a slight drawback for the profession he's got. Oh, what's going on, everybody in the chat? Mark, thank you for popping in. B, good to see you, bro.
Is that
AFK Bard, what?
are your headphones battery based?
Yeah, why?
It sounds like you're losing battery life because it sounds like
I just I just charged it.
hmm because you're getting like some distortion of some sort like at the end of
That
it. Uh, what'd you just do?
I stopped talking.
No.
Are you hearing background noise?
Well, I did kind of, but now you're a little better.
Because I've got. Hang on, let me see if this makes a difference.
Don't think
Did it
so.
did it get quieter?
No, it wasn't that. I'm listening to your voice. It's not horrid. It's just it's weird. It's like I don't know. It's all right.
Let me check this real quick.
Think of it. You sound kind of staticky at the end when you're talking, and you continue to talk. It's fine. Just at the very end, it sounds like static, kind of. Not majorly. I mean, it's not like I can't understand you. It's not like the stuff you guys were describing with my microphone a while back.
Hmm. Well, hang on. Hold the fort.
Hello, Curtis, Curtis, Casperius, Wookie. Hey, Dandelion. How you doing?
All right. What about now?
Still a little bit. Don't worry about it. It's not a huge issue. I'm sorry I even said it. It's not major. It's just I was wondering because it's battery based. It could be. I don't know. I'm not worried about it.
Well, no. I it started going out last night, and I put it on the charge, and it went all night. And when I turned my computer on this afternoon, uh, is when I unplugged it, so it should be fully charged.
Huh. Yeah, just
It's
don't
just
worry about
weird.
it.
All
Don't
right.
worry about it right now. It's something. It maybe I don't know. Don't worry about it. Is it Bluetooth?
No, it's got a USB.
A dongle?
Yeah.
It's a Bluetooth. It's Bluetooth. Unplug that and plug it back in and see if it resets anything. I see that walking on the moon. The Sith is on the moon thing there, and I think of the Police song "Walking on the Moon." You're muted. Oh yeah, unmute yourself in StreamYard. There.
What about
Now
now?
much clearer. Talk
Yeah.
again.
I also changed the. Every once in a while, I have to do this. I also change the USB slots because sometimes
No,
it
but
makes a difference.
that's much clearer. Yes. Now I don't hear that. There you go.
Okay, back to
Now
what
we
I
can
was
get on with
doing.
the. Now I can get with the random stuff.
Well, no. I go now. It's time to do all the typical BS. Which everybody has their own stuff to do when you run a show. Uh, we got Mark Krell in the chat, the Austinator, AFK Bard, the Bee's Nest. What's up, B? AFK. Good to see you, sugar. Austin, thank you for showing up. Mar, pleasure as always, my friend. Let's see who else we got in here. Curtis, what's up, man? Great to see you. Parrothead, my favorite troll. What's up? Dandelion, what's up, sugar? Good to see you. Wookie, always a pleasure, man. Casperius, Casperius.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Okay, I'll get it right one day. Blah, 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 blah. Who else we got here? Who else we
Mars
got?
there.
Yeah, I said hello to Mar. He was first. But
AFK's in?
yeah,
Yeah, there.
Jason Saint, what's going on? Yeah. We got FK Barge in here. Where'd she go? Where'd she go?
She's up the top.
Yeah, I see her. Oh, yeah, we got Jason Saint. What's up, man? Good to see you, Jason. Um, LDG said he was going to go run and get him something to eat real quick. He'll be along a little bit. I threw some more links out. We'll see who shows up. So what's on your mind, Chris? You look like you're heavy into something right now. You still fooling with your stuff?
No, not now. No, I'm trying to just trying to catch up on comments and stuff. When I checked it today, I went down to the full bottom. I was scrolling all the way down to the bottom, and I was going to try to start from the oldest and go new to the newest. What's your MO? Oh, what was my MOS? Is that what you're asking?
Not me. Who's somebody in the chat asking that?
Yeah, B.
Oh yeah, B. Hey, real quick before that. Hey, Austin, if you want to come in, man, it's for you. If you want to pop in. I thought it was DMing you, but it was one with me, you, and Austin, and Elihu in it for some reason. Hey, Tim, what's going on?
I'm waiting for. Yes, I was. What was my MOS? That's what I was asking. That's what you're asking. I was considered a naval sub tech, so like maintenance and upkeep and stuff. It doesn't exist anymore. It when the Marine Corps was taken away from doing things on naval ships, at least for a while there, I heard after 9/11, they pretty much put everybody in line from one thing to the next. They separated people out. They used to have it where you could do stuff on naval ships and stuff if you're in the Marine Corps and stuff like that. So,
what's going on, Austin?
What's going on, guys?
Just chilling out.
I dabbled in some other stuff like that. My MOS was not absolutely where I was always at. I was not on a sub very often. I spent 6 months of my total 10 years actually continuously on a sub, not for the first full 6 months, for 3 months at a time.
What branch were you in?
Marine Corps.
No way. I thought you were. I could have swore you said Army at one point.
No, God, no. I would have never gone.
Oh, that's Mr. CCDV. Never mind.
My grandfather was a lieutenant colonel in the Army. My father was in the Navy. My grandfather on my dad's side was in the Navy. My uncle was in the Navy. I thought about going in the Navy, and then they told me that I was going to be shipped up to North Chicago for basic training in the middle of December, and I said no. I've been through perfect weather.
Go ahead, Chris. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say I've been through lake effect weather, and I was like, no, I'm not going up to Great Lakes. And so I said, well, what's the other option? They said, well, we can put you in the Marine Corps, and we can still give you your same job, blah, 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 because I had a high ASVAB score. At the time, it was the highest they'd had in like 25 years in my area. And no, I was not Parrot Head. Just under that. But I asked what else I could do. They were basically throwing anything I wanted at me. And so I said, well, what can I do to keep the job? And they said, well, we can take you and put you in the Marine Corps. We'll ship you out to basic training in San Diego, and then you'll jump across the street and go to the sub school. Well, my dad, when he was in the Navy, he went to San Diego. So that's originally what I thought I was going to do anyway. So I was like, oh, yeah, sure, San Diego. Yeah, let's do that. I'll go to the Marine Corps. It doesn't take long for you to realize that the air off the ocean in the middle of December is just about as cold as anything else. So it was not totally miserable, but it was not fun either. So
if I can interrupt for a second, Chris. Dave, listen, man, if you're the man I'm thinking you are, I just want to say thank you for everything. You'll know what I'm talking about. I want to thank you for everything. Positive candor. Thank you for showing up. How you doing? I want to thank everybody for showing up. Please, Chris, continue. I'm enthralled right now.
Went there, went to sub school, did my thing there. the guy that I trained under, they had 5 guys in the Marine Corps at the time doing my job, and they didn't want any more. So I was just trained because they thought the guy that trained me was going to retire. His sign date was 2 months after I got out of basic. So they were like trying to kind of plan ahead. They thought, okay, cool, we'll do this. He ended up re-enlisting for another 4 years. So at the end of another 5 years. He did a 5-year. I did a 5-year the first time. At the end of the 5-year, I had to make a decision. Am I going to stay? Am I going to go? I decided to stay for another 5 years. He decided to stay for another 5 years. They finally, after that, he made the decision to retire after I left. But I was just far enough ahead of him in my sign date that I didn't know what he was going to do. And since, I wasn't like next to him, says, dude, are you retiring or not? And they thought he was going to retire. He just never did. So I don't know. But yeah, I got shipped around and did other things. So I spent some time overseas and stuff, not in anything that would have been an official capacity of anything. So
Awesome.
yeah, I enjoyed it. Last year of it, I spent here in Kansas City, and I went over to Fort Leavenworth to report. So once a month, I had to go there and report. And it was basically, what are you doing? Are you alive? Positive. I'd have to check. My dad had a lot of different medals and stuff, and I don't know if we still have them. He wanted to get all of that stuff reissued to him because I think he said he was missing a bunch of stuff. So I've never really dug into his career. He was 19. I think he didn't get through his first contract because when he was 19, he was on a ship coming back here from Vietnam. And in the middle of lifting up a deck hatch, 2 of the springs that offset the weight flew out, and he basically exploded 3 discs in his back, and they ended up having to fuse all that together. And depending on my mom or my dad, who says, my mom says soon after that in San Diego is when he had his first surgery. My dad says 1980 was when he had his first surgery. I'm not sure. But he ended up having like 15, 16 back surgeries, 10 hand surgeries or more. Can't remember. Had a piece of Agent Orange removed from his lung. He had a spinal stimulator put in. He had a med pack pump or a medicine pump put in at one point. And a week or 2 before he died, they did a pacemaker. When he turned 50, we knew that he had 25 surgeries. So he had half the amount of surgery, half of his life in surgeries. So whenever the conversation would come up about Vietnam and some things, he just was never very open about it. He tried to commit suicide once, then promised my mom he wouldn't do it again, or he'd let her know that he was thinking about it. I can't remember what their agreement was on that. But I know that he spent time on, I think it was the USS Providence. He spent time on the flagship for the Tet Offense. He was in communications. When he was there for a little bit, he got bored of the ship. They lined everybody up on his ship, asked who wanted to volunteer to go on land. He did. Again, if you were in communications there, you know that in Vietnam, communication people were targets, as was the head of the unit. Hey, Ninjord, how you doing? So I always asked my dad, I was like, were you crazy? And he said, I was bored. I didn't want to be on the ship. And he got through it fine, came back on the ship. And like I said, I don't know exactly where or why or what the circumstances were for his accident, but after that, it went downhill. My dad was in pain from 19 until he died when he was Died 6 years ago on the 6th. So that was 14. 68. He was 68 when he died. So from 19 years old to 68 years old.
What year was he born?
1948.
48?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, my dad passed away in 14 also. Of August. August of 14. So
November 6th of 2004 or 16. I'm sorry, 2016 was when my dad died. I'm sorry.
it's okay. It's all right.
But yeah, he was in pain from 19 years old until the day he died. And I mean, there were always the things, you know. I remember when I was younger, he'd get surgeries done, and then he'd bounce back, lose a lot of weight, get back in a really great shape, and move around like it was great. And I think my dad just always pushed himself too much, so the back problems would come back, and he'd have another back surgery, and just one thing after another. I mean, I saw my dad fall off, 3 or 4 ladders, 3 stories high, wind, whatever, different things like that happened. So he was always he's kind of, I kind of got a lot of that from him, just constantly go, go, go. And he also did police work. He was, because he was disabled, he couldn't actually get on the force, but they gave him a reserve. They made him a reserve officer, but he still worked sometimes 40 plus hours a week doing that too.
Damn.
So, yeah, my dad worked a lot. He was in charge of the evidence department at the station he worked at. Even though my dad didn't know computers when he got older, he actually helped make the computer system that ran their tickets and all that for a while. They've changed it by now. At least I hope they have. I don't know, but no. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed my time, man. It just I didn't get to do anything I was planning on doing, but the things they sent me to go do were fun, I guess, in a way.
We got another troublemaker in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Uh-oh.
Alonzo. Send me that link now, JJ.
Do what?
I said, at least you know to always send me that link now. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
You don't forget to send it to me anymore, so that's good.
Nah, I'm still trying to figure out how to make a damn chat group so I can, just say, all right, listen, all you motherfuckers, here. There you go.
Listen, Chris, we don't need you to do everything for everybody, bro.
Yeah, because if I don't do it.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. If I act nice and try to help people, it's a bad thing. I'm so sorry.
Well, no. Help me do it, but don't do it because I got to learn how to do it.
Go to your Twitter right now. Say, share your screen. Go to your Twitter.
Do I got to?
Yes.
Well, no, you don't have to.
Yes.
If I say.
Well, hang on a second. No. Wow. That's messed up. Hang on.
What up, Austinita?
What's up, Bonzo?
I see you try to put some little slang on the end of your name there, eh?
Yeah, because I'll be back.
I'll be back. I'll be blanco.
So, guys want to hear a story?
Oh, sure.
Guys all know Xbox is coming out tomorrow, right?
Oh, boy.
Yes.
So I got a email today, says your Xbox has been shipped out. So I'm like, okay, boom. So I go look at the tracking number, whatever. I look at what they have there. It says November 20th that it's supposed to come to my house. So I'm like, what the fuck is this shit, So I actually take the tracking number and I go on Canada Post and I track it there, and then it said the 12th. So I'm like, okay, good. 12th, 2 days later than it's supposed to, whatever, but I'm good. So later on, I'm sleeping during the day. I took a nap. I wake up. I go to the store, but I'm like, let me go check my mailbox. So I go check my mailbox, and those door tags? So I have a door tag in my mailbox from Canada Post. So I'm like, no way. Couldn't have come early. No. So I go upstairs, and I'm like, I don't think it is, but I check. So I check the tracking number I got from Best Buy, and it said it came from, let's say, Ontario, right? So then I go check the door tag number and it says from Ontario. So I'm like, oh shit, maybe it's my Xbox coming early. I wake my son up. I say, hey kid, let's go pick it up. So get in the car, we go to the post office, go pick it up. So when I get to the post office now, you can see all the boxes in the back, right? and I see like one huge box in there. So I'm like, yeah, that's my Xbox. Good, boom. So I give her the door tag, and I kid you not, she comes back with this little ass fucking box, and I'm like, a SIM card for my iPad.
Damn. Ooh. How's it feel to be let down officially?
Let down and vex.
Damn. Also, I want to welcome Positive Candor. What's up, my friend?
What's up with you?
Oh, just chilling out. You know, a little randomness. You know, talk about a little bit of everything. A whole lot of nothing. You know.
Randomness at its
Yeah.
finest.
Now, did Chris say, were you stationed in San Diego at all? Did you
I
say?
was in San Diego for basic. I
Oh,
spent a
so
little
just
time at
at
sub
the
school.
boot camp?
MCRD. I was in MCRD.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they
What?
call that Mickey Mouse boot camp. But anyway,
Oh, really? What were you in? What branch?
Navy. I went to Great Lakes, Great Mistakes, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, God, no. What year did you go?
In 88.
Okay, yeah, you were before me. I went in 95, December through March, right before my birthday. Yeah. First thing that happened was I stuck around because they said it was going to be a quick turnaround to send me over to sub school. And my drill instructor, I was there with a few guys that were in my class, and we were staying on base, and we got leave one weekend. And we went. One of them was 21, the other one was 20, then two of them were 19. I had just turned 18, and I don't remember exactly why I thought it was going to work, but we went to a bar and they were going to get me a drink. You know, we were drinking stuff, and I ended up at the bar asking for a drink. The guy wanted to card me, and right as the guy was talking to me, wanted to card me, my drill instructor was there, and he walks up and he said, "What's the problem?" And he says, "Well, he's underage, and I know it." And he's like, "I don't give a fuck if he's underage or not." He said, "He can die for this country. He can have a beer, and I'll pay for it." And I was surprised because, you know, the shit they give you through boot camp and all that, I was pleasantly surprised. So that was one of the first things I remember as soon as I got out happening. I was very impressed.
So where were you in the Navy?
I wasn't in the Navy.
Oh,
I was in the Marine Corps, and I got a job as an sub-tech. Like I said, it doesn't exist anymore. In fact, I don't even know, because in, what was it, 2001 when 9/11 happened? They redesignated everything because they took the Marine Corps personnel that were working on Navy ships at the time and scrubbed the whole thing and separated them because they were getting ready to ship them.
Oh, you were in the military, Chris?
Yeah, I was in the Marine Corps like Danny.
so
Nice.
so you went to Pendleton, I would imagine then?
I spent some time in Pendleton, Paris Island. I spent some time actually at Fort Riley. Actually, they threw me in a lot of different places because my MOS, like I said, one part of the way through got canceled, but two, they didn't want a ton of Marine Corps just in certain places. So even though I was trained to be on a sub, they had too many people that they already had doing that job that were from the Marine Corps. Like I said, there was 5, and I became the 6th, and they thought that the guy who trained me was going to retire. He didn't retire, so the job didn't actually open up. And one thing I'll tell people is if you do go in the military, if you're thinking about it, make sure whatever you have on your contract is not we don't have that open right now. If it opens, we'll put you there, but for now we're going to list you as this. Recruiters will constantly tell you, "Oh no, we're just writing this down because that's just what we have to do right now. But as soon as that job opens up, we'll put you in there." You sign that, they're going to keep you wherever they say that you're going to go, and you're going to fight like hell to do it. I have way too many people that I know that have wanted to do certain jobs or MMSs in the service, and if they don't get that up front on their first contract, they don't get it.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things, because that was the biggest problem they had with me. I didn't accept something else. They said, well, this guy, and I said, well, that's what I want to do. And they wanted me in. So they basically said, okay, well, I guess they decided they thought he was going to retire. So then I kind of just got kicked around doing this or that. It was 10 years of a lot of nothing, is basically the way I can put it. They gave me a chance the second contract because they thought he would retire again, and he didn't, and he wasn't at a point where he had to. I think he hit 25 years right after I got out. He was at 15 when I got in, or something like that. I can't remember. It's been so damn long. But no, where were you stationed at?
I mean, I went to San Diego for my pharmacy school in the Navy.
Yeah.
At Balboa Naval Hospital. But yeah, went boot camp at Great Lakes. Then camp.
Yeah, when did they? That was right about the time that they started doing all the boot up there, right? Or basic training.
Yeah. Well, no, it was way.
Were they still was it still split between San Diego and Great Lakes, or was it just Great Lakes?
Well, it was split actually between 3 different places for boot camp.
Okay.
It was Orlando, which they shut down in '95 because that was my first duty station.
Yeah,
so I shut that down. But yeah, I went to Fleet Marine School at Camp Lejeune or Camp Johnson, North Carolina, whatever you want to call it. After my corps school, because I was a corpsman in the Navy.
Well, there you go. See, JJ, you got it.
Yeah. And then, so I went all the way from North Carolina to San Diego for pharmacy school. And then all the way from
what?
San Diego. Huh?
For what?
For pharmacy tech school, I should say. And then went from there all the way across country to Orlando for my first duty station.
Oh, wow.
So, and then, I was on a couple of ships out of Virginia later on. Carrier first, the Truman, and then a Gator freighter, amphibious ship out of Little Creek, Virginia. Of course, the carrier was, in Norfolk. So I went. I had a couple deployments in the Gulf area where we pulled into Bahrain every other week because our engine. We only had one good engine on the amphibious ship I was on. And they tried to keep at least 2 going. That's the most we ever had working, and really was 2. But the other one kept breaking down over and over again. So we were pulling in and out of Bahrain like every other week, it seemed like. But otherwise, just patrolling, the oil fields around Iraq and stuff like that. And doing a lot. And then we found a floater floating in the sea one time.
Really?
A dead guy.
Oh, yeah. No.
Oh, wow.
Did you, what was the circumstances behind that?
Don't really know. But, we took him on board, emptied out a freezer, packed him in a bag, filled it with ice, and then when we got to Bahrain again, then we just turned them over to the authorities, basically. There.
Mhm.
And that was pretty much it. But yeah, I mean, and then we also boarded a bunch of, because at that time, pirate thing was pretty prevalent in the area.
It's still
we
prevalent. You just don't hear about it as much because the United States has really gone all out to try to track where those shipping lanes are that they hit, and they've tried to reroute everything around them.
Yeah. So yeah, we boarded a bunch
For
of.
us, it's not as big of a problem, I don't think, anymore. And yeah, but no, I've heard some stories about those things.
We boarded a bunch of different ships and stuff like that. And yeah, one ship had illegal stuff on it, so we impounded that ship and took all the stuff from it and put it on board, and then dropped it off again in Bahrain.
Where was it? Where was that big giant explosion at over there overseas?
Well, the oil fields, the first time I went over there, was still on fire. So you could smell the oil burning.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking of just recently. Beirut, was it? They had the,
Beirut.
Yeah. What was it again? The
Solmium nitrate.
Thank you. I don't know why I want to say anhydrous, but no. What would you say about that? You were in the Navy, and I was trying to figure out where in the world anybody who worked around a shipping yard or around naval station, and I'm not talking about military, I'm just talking about anybody that works around a shipping yard or anything that has to do with that. Those types of things are handled very carefully normally, and I'm just trying to figure out how Beirut had like 5,000 tons, was it?
No, it was more than that.
Was it? Oh, geez, whatever. I can't remember. Maybe it was 500,000 tons. It was some ungodly amount. I was like, what do you think about that when that stuff happens? Because it's like the negligence, the complete disregard, and like look the other way. Like, oh, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be surprised at what probably other countries, basically have illegally, basically, that nobody knows about.
No, that's true. I mean,
even to this day,
No, yeah. No,
but,
really. I mean,
but yeah, we had to rescue a bunch of civilians from Lebanon when something kicked up over there too, and we took them to Cyprus, to Limassol, and then we stayed in Limassol for a few days, and everything. So yeah, I mean, our whole ship was loaded with as many civilians as we could put on it at one time. When something kicked over at the embassy over there or whatever,
What was the what would you say was the, I don't want to say scariest, but the like an oh shit moment for you?
All the time, because we were all the time basically. You always, because you could go out to the top of the ship and look out and all that stuff, and all the time when you're just patrolling the oil fields, you always had these little boats come at you to see how close they could get, and we'd have to lay down fire from the 50 cals to make them turn around. And this was a constant thing going on, because if you remember the coal incident, that's what happened to them. That the little boat got too close, and they had explosives on board and blew a freaking hole in the side of it. So ever since that, if anything gets in within a certain radius, you just start laying down fire on it. So, but they would still come at you all the time.
My dad talked about. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, and so we tried to anchor one time off the coast of Qatar, and these little boats would start coming at us. So that we pulled up anchor almost as immediately as we dropped it. But it still is a time consuming process. It's not like you can just yank up the anchor immediately and go. It takes a little bit of time.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Well, they're not small anchors.
yeah, no, they're big 30 freaking ton anchors or whatever, how much they weigh. But but yeah, that was probably the worst time was when you're patrolling out in the um area around Iraq and stuff. That all these little boats will constantly come after you, basically to see how close they can get.
Yeah. I had some things that bothered the hell out of me that happened to me, but my dad would talk about uh, when they were doing the Tet Offense. He said literally day, night, day, nonstop. They just sat. I can't remember how far off the coast. He said they just sat off of the coast and just shot and shot, just shell after shell after shell. He said you just got used to falling asleep to the sound.
Yeah, yeah,
And well, I mean, I know you can do it. It's just I don't know. I've never been around something where it was constant shelling. I've been around shelling and not constant. I mean, I can't remember how many days he talked about, but
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, on the aircraft carrier, it's basically constant flight ops 24/7. You know, because they got to get these pilots as much training as they can get. So yeah, when you're underway, when I was on the carrier, yeah, it was nonstop. You know, flying then. But yeah, on the amphibious ship, we had a couple of LCACs on board, which are the big air cushioned landing craft with the two big propellers out the back of it, basically. And for Katrina, we went to Mississippi, around the Gulfport area or Biloxi area, somewhere in there, and all the casinos were all wrecked because the barges were up on the land and everything. And we helped out there for like about a week or so after Katrina. And yeah, I mean, yeah, you talk about houses that smell like just an awful smell, and you can see the water line way up towards the
New Orleans,
top of the house. Yeah,
while I like New Orleans and stuff, the smell in some of those areas,
yeah,
it's just horrendous. They show the French Quarter and all that, and I tell people don't go a block off of it. Go block in any direction off of the French Quarter area. Off of it just the smell is just horrendous. It's I don't know. But then again, I've been to a lot of places overseas where I've smelled things I've never smelled before.
yeah,
I've been around stables with shit all over the place, and yet you go to some countries, people who don't have anything will just drop trout shit in the fucking corner of a street. Sometimes it's like some of the stuff you see, it's like, what the fuck type of world is this?
yeah. It was kind of like because we went to Dubai twice, and Dubai you would think is this fancy schmancy place, and it is right by the water. But you go inland, and it's freaking bunch of slums and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, again, how much you see and what you see is like, it depends. A lot of things you see over there in the States, like people will tell you, is a representation of what the media wants you to see.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, yeah.
Yeah, because I always volunteered for because obviously being Muslim countries, they don't support any other religion. So yeah, we would help rebuild these churches and paint them or whatever the case may be in these Muslim countries, and yeah, they were a freaking wreck basically. These places that these kids were staying and the adults were staying and that were taking care of them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, Tommy?
People are being very quiet.
You guys are having a conversation. You know, it would be, we experience streams all the time where people talk over one another. And
That's
what's the point of saying anything when you two are having a conversation? You know, it's like, yeah. Did you
Exactly.
ever?
I mean,
See,
I had
just
a
like
clip.
this.
It's like this exactly, and then I just take over because it's random, baby. Wild card, bitches. Yeah, I actually had a freaking clip ready to play as soon as I walked in here, but then the damn story got all freaking holy crap. Okay, that ruined it. I'm just gonna be quiet and listen.
Hey, no, I got a quick question, LDG. What's for dinner? Some hot wings?
very, very funny, but you know what, there, Mr. Smartass. Nitro. What?
Yeah, whatever.
Nitro.
Listen.
Hey.
You deserved everything you asked for because from what I understood, even though you got the money for your chair,
Yeah.
which congrats by the way. You
Thank you.
continue to eat more after that before Little Nitro. What the hell was wrong with you?
What are you talking about? You talking about DJ's stream?
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't know anybody was actually gonna super chat. I just fucking said that out of nowhere. I was like, all right, man, Deej needs a new bunny suit. I got hot sauce left over. I'll do a couple chips if it gets him a few bucks. I didn't actually expect people to freaking get him within $15 of the freaking bunny suit right on the spot. Like, dear God, that like didn't you see the stream? I put the sauce away and people were still super chatting. I'm like, dude, seriously?
Hey,
What?
damn.
I do what I say what I do. And if I say I'm gonna do something, then God damn it, I'm gonna do it. I ain't gonna freaking what was I gonna say? I already put my money where my mouth was. I already said I would do it. People already, super chatted Deej for his new outfit. I wasn't gonna just say, oh, I was just kidding. I was just joking. No, I had to do what I say, man.
Well, no, I was just curious because when I heard the story of you doing that, I didn't know it was for DJ. I thought it was you still taking
Just
super
randomly,
chat,
super
chatting,
no, that was for
and
Deej.
eat. I'm like, what the
I
hell
was
are
on
you doing?
Deej's stream. Yeah, I
What,
wouldn't be that. No, hell no. Deej said he was.
8 hours of that shit wasn't enough.
Yeah, tell me about it, dude. Oh, yeah, like I said, I learned real fast that I opened my mouth early on Deej's stream, but the man was talking about getting a new bunny suit. Nobody was super chatting, and I just threw it out there, just like whatever, right? I said, all right, guys, if you guys super chat, I tell you what, you super chat Deej so we can get us a bunny suit, and I'll do a chip. Nothing serious, not no number 12 craziness. I know for a fact I was just on number 6. I could take a couple number 6s, I mean, the last thing you can call me is a lightweight when it comes to this shit. I could take a couple 6, take a couple 6s, and I did. People super chatted. He raised money. Consider it a charity event.
Now, I didn't see it, so give me a brief outlook on Little Nitro.
Oh, dude, you didn't go back and watch it?
No, man, I slept most of that day, and then I missed it by the time it was over.
Well, it's still up. The video's
I know. I haven't watched it yet.
All right.
But since we've got you here and it's already done and over with, give us a little description of it. Besides hot,
it was basically being mouth raped by the devil. Yeah.
Now, how would you be able to compare that?
Exactly. That was my next question.
Already of being,
because I am literally pulling at straws here. I'm literally abstract thinking here because it was a fire. It was like trying to swallow a fucking fireball. Seriously, because you sit there and you chew that damn gummy, And the only thing that was happening for like the first 15 seconds was like nothing. It was like chewing a regular gummy or regular, penny fish, just regular. And then all of a sudden I started salivating like a son of a bitch. And before the gummy dissolved in my mouth, I already had a full mouthful of saliva in my mouth because it was making me salivate so bad.
But that's a good thing.
Saliva. No, it's not, because it's H2O, and H2O does nothing but disperse capsia, not cool it down. All it did was just create a super fireball in my mouth. And when I had to swallow that fireball, that full mouth of freaking water filled with freaking all this 9 million Scoville, it literally felt like trying to swallow a fucking fireball. And it burnt the entire way down.
Yeah, I'm just going to leave that there for a moment. Yeah.
And the hot sauce is one thing, because it kind of like sticks to your tongue and you swallow, it kind of goes down the side of your throat. No, this thing was like taking it's like I might as well have been chugging from a hot sauce 2 liter and taking a huge gulp of that hot sauce, of that number 12 hot sauce, and taking a huge gulp where my entire throat got freaking doused with that shit, and it burnt like a son of a bitch.
Well, basically, here's my next question, because I know you ate a lot of different hot sauces, 1 through 12, Friday, all of it combined. Is that little nitro still hotter?
Going 8 hours back to back with hot sauce. I'd do the nitro again before I do the 8 hours again.
Okay.
But
because it's one quick burst compared to continual punishment for hours.
8 hours, and then landing on those 212s, like that really took a chunk out of me.
Yeah.
Like landing on those 212s, those random spins, and they both landed on 12, and how much I put on the chip and the fact that I was already, like 6, 8, 7 hours into it. Those 212s really knocked the living shit out of me. I mean, knocked the fucking hell out of me. I'd rather take the nitro again, but the nitro wasn't something to just sweat about. Like, it fucking burnt. It definitely burnt. Watch the video, you'll see. And it was like it was a different experience. Now, if I had to do 8 hours of gummies and 8 hours of the sauce, I'd pick the sauce hand down.
Oh yeah, of course, because the sauce, at least it was random. You didn't always get a 6 or above. So, but what kind of other than hot, what kind of flavor did that gummy have, if any at all?
Nothing really. I mean, it literally just tasted like I had a fireball in my mouth. It wasn't like, oh, it's strawberry. No, nothing like that. Not in the size.
No, I didn't know. I just
yeah, no, I know. I'm telling you, yeah, it was not like it was like yum. No, it was pure and utter fireball.
Because even though I'm a wuss, because the hottest pepper I'll ever eat is a jalapeno. But even the jalapeno has that pepper flavor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it doesn't
other than the heat, like bell pepper, it has that pepper flavor. Yep. So I was just curious if it had any kind whatsoever.
It literally tasted like a freaking fireball, like pure napalm itself in my mouth.
Oh well, here you go. As soon as the chat catches up, I hate string. Yeah, he called you. Hey Becky, how you doing, sugar?
Tastes like chicken.
Yeah, right here. Tastes like chicken.
Yeah, and for those of you who missed it, it's on Pixelate channel. Check out my hot sauce little nitro challenge.
Yeah, pimp your own shit.
Something to watch.
Pimp your own shit.
Not now. Hit for watch later. I'm pretty sure Tommy maybe didn't see it or anything. It's worth the watch. Got 2 good videos there. Actually, got 3 good videos there because I had
Yeah,
preliminary.
Speaking of Tommy,
Preliminary was funny.
I wish you'd come the fuck up here, dude, because that one picture you showed, man, on your treasure hunt, dude, you got some gold up in there, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know which one is worth more, but I seen the Boba Fett, and I can't remember which one is worth more, the one with the discs on the hands or the stripes on the hands, but either or, man, them things date back into the mid to late 90s. So you got some gold there. Oh, he found some Star Wars action figures in his cleanup process of his dad's house.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
Dude, he's got a literal gold mine in there, man, of all the things he's finding.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
So, what are you doing, Chris? Man, you look like you're so enthralled, like you'd rather be somewhere else. You know, I can fix that. I'm playing. What are you doing?
I'm going, blame LDG. He got me on the social media. So as me being the 100% guy that I am on games, I go through their achievements that they have you do. And one of them says you have one acceptable social platform linked to your YouTube channel. I'm trying to figure out where I go to do that because I got like Twitter on there. I've got Instagram on there. I don't have Facebook on there because I may be in there somewhere, but I don't know where to go to do that because if it's not done the way they want it, I guess they don't see it. I'm not sure.
Are you going Social Blade, really?
What?
Is that what you're on?
Yes.
Who uses Social Blade anymore? Come on.
Apparently, Chris does.
I said blame LDG. He looked me up on there, and I'm looking up. I got TubeBuddy. I've got the vidIQ. I got all that crap. So, all right, I gotta go. I'll be back.
Seriously blaming me?
Yes, I am.
Seriously blaming me?
Yes, I am.
Where you going, Chris?
To get Ethan.
Oh, that's right.
I'll jump on my phone.
Yeah. He's got to go get Ethan, y'all. That's great. Son
of a bitch. Give him a new toy to play with and
yeah, give him a new toy to play with, and he can't stop playing with it. He's going to go blind again.
Exactly. You should have saw him too. He was a fat kid at a candy store today, man. Like his eyes lit up. He was all into it. Got his popcorn popping. I even got his popcorn popping and his freaking video game looking freaking hot and sweet.
Yeah, that was actually looking pretty good. I like the popcorn. That's an effect I haven't seen in a tip cup yet. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And what was it doing? Now, if I was watching it properly, it looks like the popcorn was actually popping in the tip cup.
Oh no, that's like the effect when the tip gets full. The next time something hits it, there's a chance of it like hitting hard, and it just kind of just bounces the shit out of there. So just try imagine throwing a freaking golf ball in a cup that's already full of popcorn. Kind of just explodes. He busted all over his stream too, so. What up, Parrot? Hey, good looking, brother.
Oh man.
Yeah, I got to meet this Ords guy. That was cool.
Yeah, man. I think he's hilarious, man. He's a good guy.
Yeah, I kind of like what I saw so far. So,
and if you didn't already know, it's the same guy that does the opening for the Weekly Rumble.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah. Ords is the one live with a live lion. No, that or maybe not. Yeah, that's Ords board. Yeah, really good guy. Austin, man, you've been awfully quiet. What is up?
Nothing much. I was just finishing up some financial aid stuff that I have to do for college. It's pretty stupid, not gonna lie. I mean, it's not stupid, but it's just annoying because you got to do it every year, and then the year after that, and then the year after that, and then finally once you graduate, then you got to spend a bunch, and then you got to pay all your debts, and it's just a struggle.
Yeah, I know. That's why I never went to college. You're smarter than I am. Figure it out.
Yeah, I'll try. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm smarter. I would say I'm I'm a bit wiser for someone my age, but that's not a bad thing, I would think.
Well, because look, most of the people that you hang around, from what I see anyway, are anywhere from their mid 20s up into their early to mid 40s. Um, you can learn a lot from people like that, from a guy your age. So, hey, there's nothing wrong with it.
None at all.
But now, if you don't mind me asking, do you know what you're going to be majoring in? Have you made it that kind of a decision yet?
I think I did.
Oh, cool.
I'm going to be majoring in computer science.
Oh shit! Be careful.
And I actually have I have a bit of experience with like working a little bit like coding and stuff because back when I was in high school, like there was like this program called Votech, and it's basically it's kind of like a vocational thing where it's for like more the technology stuff. And I was in game design, so we actually made games and stuff. I think I made like a Pac-Man type game where it's like you have the ball and then you have the collectibles and you got to collect the collectibles. And I made like a Batman the animated series like Flappy Bird game where you got like a bunch of like the Gotham stuff, and then like Batman was like the bird, and then I made like a Order 66 game with like Nickelodeon's characters.
Yeah. Pardon me, real quick. Have a good night, Dandelion. Thank you for coming by, darling.
And I made a 2D side scroller.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Yeah, it was fun. Just some of the stories some of the stuff that happened over there was pretty crazy.
Hey,
Where was that?
What's up, Bonzo?
Bonzo.
Because we're gonna have to talk about some sound effects, bro.
Sound effects?
Mm-hmm.
Word. Like what?
Yeah.
What kind of sound effects are we talking?
For my DJing set.
Sweet, dude. We talking about like some memes? Or are we just talking about like generic shit?
No, I'm talking about some fire sound effects, bro.
Fire.
In other words, you got some ideas that you want to see if you can't incorporate?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
I got some ideas that I want to put up there, so that when I do like a DJ, I could press a button, says my name or whatever, and then other stuff on the thing. So some shit like that, yeah. Some sound effects,
Fire in the hole.
Yeah, I just put some fire in a hole today before I came on the stream, so.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah. Oh, that shit is fire. Oh. Pikachu.
You're fired.
I'm gonna try to do another set this weekend, but
I don't think that's what he's talking about, though.
Who?
What?
What?
When? Huh?
Where? Why?
What? Who? What?
Yes? Huh?
What?
What the hell,
Where?
Chris? You just random
Where
shit
am I
coming at you now? Oh,
Dude,
damn.
What, JJ?
I don't know.
Okay. Just making sure.
What the hell
Who
are
are
you guys
you?
talking about?
What am I?
Who cares at this point?
You care?
It's a
I don't
bunch
care.
of-
You care? All right.
Bunch of random shit going on. Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to be, no?
Nobody messes with Adam Wee.
Who?
What?
No, it was like a joke from Family Guy. You know, Adam West was the mayor, and
No, we don't know.
he's basically the crazy old guy. And
What?
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 Who?
What?
Where?
What? Stop messing with that boy, LDG. What's wrong with you? Don't what me,
When?
motherfucker.
I feel like that scene from.
Hey! If you want me to what him again?
Hell yeah!
What?
It reminds me of that scene from Spies Like Us where they go doctor.
That movie was so funny, bro.
Yo, that Stone Cold clip is so handy. Comes in so handy, bro. Oh man.
Who's watching the game?
Me? Not watching, I'm listening.
Oh,
Hey, by the way,
okay.
I think I found the program for you there for Chieftain. It's called Streamlabs. Not Streamlabs, sorry. It's called the hell is it called? I just fucking downloaded it. Show all. Stream labels. We need to get you stream labels installed.
I
That'll
have
help
that.
us. You have stream labels installed?
I think. If not, I can get it.
No, because OBS comes built in. Streamlabs OBS comes built in. Now that we're using the real hardcore program, OBS, you need to install stream labels in order to get stream labels to work with regular OBS.
So I just have to download it. Is there a way in OBS to download it, or do I just download it?
You just go to your dashboard and go to widgets and click on stream labels. And it says Windows. You want to download the one for Windows
In OBS.
I'll send you. No, I'll send you the link. Bro. I got your back, bro.
Don't send him nothing right now. He's driving. What the hell?
I'm
No,
not driving
not
now,
from-
I'm waiting outside.
He wouldn't be able to download it now anyway. There.
Oh, wait
There,
a
it's
minute.
waiting
Hold
for
on. Just wait a minute.
Yeah,
Okay,
JJ.
Hold on. You're already there?
Yeah.
Damn, son, it didn't take you shit to get there, man. He could have walked home.
It's like 5 minutes drive, max.
15 walking.
I've told him this.
He ain't
Dude,
walking.
I
Wow.
work right. Okay, so where I'm at right now, I work right there. I can see where I used to work when I was his age or a little or younger, and I lived like just down the way from here. Like I walked in blizzard conditions, everything.
Oh
to
God,
that
I
job.
was waiting for you. I was waiting for the moment to say, and I walked in blizzard, 5 feet snow with no shirt, no shoes, and no underwear.
Uphill both ways.
I'll be right back. And he beat
All
me
right.
to it. He beat me to it.
I didn't do that. That's not what I'm saying. Just there were blizzards. There was all sorts of shit. I live closer than the general manager did to that fucking place. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Daggum, everybody leaving?
I guess.
Alonzo, you're up. Or not.
My bad. What's up?
No. So you doing storm tonight?
Yeah, I am. I am doing it tonight. 10:30, I believe. And,
Eastern?
yeah, 10:30 Eastern.
Yeah, you gotta be heading that way here in a little bit.
Well, I should start 11, so maybe send the link at 10:30 or something like that. So
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. And
I saw you playing some Gears this afternoon.
I was.
Looked like you was getting your ass kicked.
Nah, man, I'm almost finished that game, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm almost finished. I was getting my ass kicked at one point, you know. But yeah,
you starting up in the mechs, dude. I'm like, what is up with this? How come we couldn't have had that in 5?
I know. I know there's some Mac now that are on the level I'm on now, so I'll probably try and finish that tonight and hopefully get the Xbox Series X soon.
Man, rub it in, bro. Really.
No, I'm not trying to rub it in. I just want to finish the game before it comes out, you know?
What game?
Gears of War 4.
Oh, okay.
And Chris, I know I owe you a dogfight or two, but oh, dude, I couldn't. After yesterday, I don't know how you were feeling, but 4 streams, damn near back to back like that. I was like, I got my eyes.
I went.
Give up.
Well, I was up and recording with Danny yesterday. Yeah.
The hell was that?
Oh, my bad. I didn't mute.
I was up and recording something with Danny I was up at 8 that morning. I was up till like, I don't know, like 1 or 2 the morning before that. I was up at 8. Or wait, was that? Yeah, it was Sunday. So I was up at 8 on Sunday and I didn't go to sleep till about 3 this morning. Even after that, So
yeah, I got on. Let's try it again. I got on my computer yesterday afternoon, about 45 minutes to an hour before we started on Kai's stream yesterday, and I sat there from basically a little after 3 until 1 or 2 o'clock this morning. Because after I dipped out from Name That Tune, I went over and popped it over on Admiral Franklin Oliver Doom's stream real briefly to say hey. And I'm like, dear God, I gotta get off here. I can barely see straight. I couldn't see the chat. I couldn't see nothing. My eyes were gone. And slept until fucking almost 1:30 this afternoon. And I was like, yeah, okay. I might be good for my nighttime spell tonight. I don't know. We'll see.
I'll be right back again. Hold on.
Oh, thanks for the warning.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I won't give you a warning when I'm back, though.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. That's nice. Oh.
Now, do I have permission to tell a story?
No, young man, you're not allowed to tell any fucking stories here.
Glad I was just about to say that before you did, JJ. You beat me to the punch. This youngin' think he coming in here want to tell a story, eh? Go ahead.
Man, what kind of man? Come on, you little jet, man. What kind of stories you got? You ain't lived long enough.
Well, I got some funny ass stories. Well, actually, I don't know. I'm not really that funny.
If it ain't got nothing to do with titties bouncing around, we don't want to hear it. You're in college, damn it.
No,
sorry. I'm sorry.
No,
I apologize.
It's okay. Oh God. So speaking of Steve Austin, so back at our Votech, our English teacher and our teacher, because actually I should maybe go back a little bit here. So I don't know who made this decision, but so I was in a class with 4 of my friends, and I don't know how we got shit done. I don't know, because as soon as we started working, we would always find something to talk about and we would just stop working. So, and our teachers were cool enough, and to the point where they were basically in on it too. Like, they did not care. They're just more like, listen, as long as you get your shit done, we do not care what you do. And so one of my friends, I'm not going to say his name because of privacy reasons. He's a wrestling fan, and so my English teacher, who's a wrestling fan as well, he's like, so who's your favorite wrestler? And he's like, Stone Cold. And then like my English teacher's like, wait, what? Because he's like, wait a minute. Stone Cold was basically was when I was growing up. And then he's like, wait, he's your favorite wrestler? And then he's like, wait, what the hell? So as a joke, he took a pic. So he actually took the English teacher took a picture with Stone Cold, and it was like the weirdest pose ever. Like he had his thumb up, and then like his mouth was like It's very hard to explain without showing it. I gotta ask my friend for the picture, but it was like the English teacher, his thumb was up. Now the first thing would be like, well, why do you have a thumb up with Stone Cold Steve Austin? Why that pose? But enough said. So he basically took that picture and he went on my friend's Google account, and then he changed my friend's Google account to the English teacher. Stone Cold.
Somebody's paying attention.
Oh, that was
Go ahead.
funny.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead. Sorry. Don't mind me. You were saying?
No, that was some good stuff.
All right.
And then another time was we took a field trip to this gaming company. I'm not gonna say what the gaming company was. So there's like a teacher that went with us.
Why aren't you gonna say who it was?
Wait, what?
Why aren't you gonna say where it was?
Well, because of privacy reasons, and because they make you sign like this thing where
NDA.
And you think they followed you to the stream?
You never know.
Are they gonna hunt him down with men in black suits and hold him hostage? And
like they didn't really talk to us about like anything they were working on, so it was just like, I mean, it has really nothing to do with the game company itself. I'm just doing it just in case.
Okay.
So one of the teachers went with us, and this teacher is crazy. I don't know why, but this is so the guys were talking with us. They were basically just telling us like how games are basically made, stuff that we already knew, and like they were talking about like the technical stuff. And then one of the teachers said, "I shit you not," was like, if you guys, because again they had cereal dispensers there. The guy just started talking about cereal dispensers. They didn't talk about the game company at all. It's just, oh God. Man, talk about.
Wow, my lucky day. Excuse me, Miss. This is my window. Can you please? Hello.
No.
Can
you? He cannot leave.
Let's see if we can have Chris have another accident. There we go.
Shake it, baby. All around town. That's right. Oh, chicken. What? I'm sorry.
LDG has way too much fun.
Man, if I had these toys and knew how to use them, boy, I'd have been freaking the people out for months now.
I don't go as far as he does, but well, I was telling him today, JJ. I was telling him today when StreamYard first became a thing, I was using XSplit to take the mallard duck and fly it around my head and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I know you remember doing that, or me doing
that was back when we were still using Hangouts, right?
I might have done it a little bit on Hangouts, but when we got StreamYard and I saw the duck, I had to do the duck. I still had the duck on XSplit.
Rosetta, you came into a little party LDG was throwing for us. Figured to give us a dance.
Where'd you go? Hey, come here.
Hey, man, you wasn't supposed to beam her out. What the hell?
Ah, thank you. Okay, I was about to say hello.
Well, I was telling a pretty bad story.
Was he supposed to beam her?
I'll beam her, all right.
Oh, hell no, Tommy. That ain't right. Come on, bro. That's Chris, not me.
What time is that? JJ, clean the screen.
That's Chris, man, not me.
I'm in my car with my kid.
Oh, hey, Ethan.
I don't need to hear
Not
that.
that Ethan. Not Ethan. The other one.
I don't need to hear that.
Oh, hi, little Chris.
He's not little Chris either. He's
Well,
the
I
one
don't
that
know
has a
it-
name that isn't my name.
I don't know who your other son is. But you know, I'm just trying to be nice.
Come here. Come here.
He's the wandering head in the back. Yeah, we met
Mhm.
him already.
What up,
like-
Jason?
Right
Hey,
there.
what's up, kiddo? I don't know your name, but it's a pleasure. Don't want to know your name either. No offense.
No, well, it's YouTube. I don't want that out there. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No offense. That's why I said little Chris. Oh,
Spawn. Anything like that.
are you kidding me, Tommy? You are having way too much fun with this shit.
What he said. Oh Jesus! Really? Did he do that?
We are not pervs, Rosetta.
We are very respectable.
Oh, you might be.
Very much so.
Yeah, no. Well, I
Very
know
much
you ain't. So hush. Alonzo's a different story. He's his own type of him.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say, right?
I'm here listening, JJ. I may be doing something else, but
Oh
I'm listening.
no! I'm sorry. I stopped mid thought because I was trying to read something here because as usual, Rosetta's spouting off stuff that I have no clue. But
Mm-hmm.
you're never on board any night. You're usually on other things, but not on board. Anyway, no, you have your own style, man. You just chill out, yeah, okay, you'll comment or not. You just kind of cool like that.
Oh well, thank you.
Yeah.
I try.
Austin, you got way too much fucking energy for my taste, but still you're a cool kid.
Thank you.
You
Thank you for the
have
compliment, I think.
you're gonna have to slow your roll a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stop
and-
drinking all that coffee.
I'm gonna tell you what, and positive candor, this man right here has got a lot of great stories, a lot of education in him. You might want to talk to this man, Austin. He could set you more straight than I ever could dream about doing. And even Chris too. I'll give it to Chris because both of you being former military.
Sorry.
Somebody got greedy.
Took a big puff.
Yeah, I know. I know that cough anywhere.
Gotta head out, JJ. If you're still on when I'm done, I'll pop back in.
Yeah, man, I should. Depending on how long you guys go, or sometimes you go all night, sometimes you don't go that long.
Yes. Well, we'll probably close it up at 12 tonight for sure. So,
All right, that's cool. Whatever. All right,
all
man.
right, guys. I'll be back. Take care, guys.
All right, later, Austin.
Later.
Peace.
Damn, Tommy. I wouldn't know what to, Tommy. I wouldn't know what to do with you if you've been smoking. Really, I don't know if you just be cool or get exceptionally fired up. 'Cause I'm gonna tell you what, man. Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective, man. That man's got a passion about him. Once he starts talking about it, by God, you're gonna listen. Great man, though. Great man.
Very intriguing guy.
Are you kidding me? That's a very, very well intriguing. Yes, yes. Okay, I'll take that one. Tommy.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever gotten to spend much time with Tommy on a stream, Chris?
No,
Other
not
than-
a lot. Just here and there.
Okay. All right. Well, please make it a point when Tommy makes it home,
Yeah.
because he had said something about Whether he does or not, I don't know. I'm not speaking for you, Tommy. Chime in anytime. He was talking about starting his retro discussions back up again.
Yeah.
And I really like it if you come in and hang out with us for as long as you can
I
on
was on one time.
not very
It just
long though.
depends on the time. But yeah, I mean, I'm more than willing to do it. I'll jump on any stream I can. So.
Oh yeah. Can't believe Rosetta called us pervs. She'll know better than that. I'm about to have a word with her later. And trust me, ladies and gentlemen, I will. If she decides to show up, and I hope you're listening, Rosetta, because if you're not, then oh, that's your ass. If you show up on the soup tonight, my dear.
I'll be right back. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna jump out for a second.
Yeah. That's your ass. Ball gag and all. Gonna invite everyone to stop by. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah. Gonna be a long stream when you get back. I wouldn't expect nothing less, man. I would not expect nothing less, Tommy. Anyway. But other than all that, how's school going, Austin?
It's going pretty good. Grades are good, and honestly, it's kind of frustrating right now, especially at this time with the pandemic going on and the fluffy bunny disease, as Chris calls it.
Yeah, beer bug, Wu Tang flu, whatever you want to, just. I know things have calmed down about how you pronounce it, but I'd rather not take any chances. But it's all good.
Yeah.
Continue. I'm sorry. Continue.
Well, things were going good up till like a couple weeks ago, and then cases got bad. And so basically everything's kind of on lockdown right now.
Again?
Well, we're not like on lockdown. Like we're still able to go to like in-person classes when we're scheduled to go to them, but it's like it got to the point of bad where a lot of people went home. And I think we had like, oh God, I think we were like around 25 active cases at one point.
That's not bad because I live in a city with just under 1 million people, and we're in the just in my area. I believe the triple digits. Unless you live in a really, really small area, then 26 cases is not good.
No, I think like the other college that's basically near ours had like 100 cases, and then they had to close down for 2 weeks. So I mean, I think we got lucky on that. I have to get I think it's like a rapid test tomorrow, and then I think Thursday I have to get an actual test in order for me to just go home, which that's gonna suck. But hey, what are you gonna do?
Oh, okay.
And then because I'm taking 4 classes right now. I think I got like one's like the computer science stuff, which is more like coding, and then I think I have like a creative writing class. I have like a storytelling in like a digital age. It's got like something. It's like another thing to do with computers. It's like mainly like storytelling using like software and that kind of stuff. And then I have like No, and then I have like an acting class.
Did you just say an acting class?
Yeah, it's basically like an intro to acting class. I don't know, like my thing was going into this semester and knowing like how like challenging was going to be. I was trying to go with stuff that was going to be smooth, going at least for this semester to kind of ease into it, and then as I progress, like I'll get into more like the challenging stuff.
Drama, right?
Yeah,
Basically.
so I kind of have like a backstory with this. So back in high school a couple years ago, I was actually in like drama club, and we were actually in a couple uh I was actually in a couple plays. I was in Beauty and the Beast my sophomore year. My junior year I did Shrek. And then this year we were actually supposed to do Chicago before everything shut down. So wasn't able to partake in that. Um, do I still have the script for it? No, I don't think I do. Anyway, but so I kind of wanted to take it because I mean, acting's not like something I have a passion. Like I wouldn't say I don't have a passion for, but it's like something I'm interested in. So I kind of figured like maybe doing some more of that can come in handy later down the line.
Okay. Sorry, I'm typing. I really I can't multitask. Oh.
Yeah, it's like listening to music and doing work. It's like it can be done, but it's very hard when it's really good music.
Well, yeah. Well, speaking of which, speaking of good music, what do you call good music?
I mean, I think like what I call good music is just like something with like a just good beat, good chorus, good. I don't know like a good type of music because any real type of music is good as long as it's like actually good music. Like if it's bad music in that terms of genre, like if I'm going by like, stuff I can't get into, I can't get into classical stuff because it's I don't know how to really put classical music. It's just like it's there, but it's only really appealing to some people. But I like
I don't mind classical, but then the traditional classical, maybe. But what I call classical because it's still, uh, well, for one, it's classical to me. But say John Williams.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? Eh, Granted, yes, movie tunes, but it's still an orchestra performing it. Because John Williams does some kick-ass music. I don't care what movie it's from. It's almost to the point now I can almost tell if it's John Williams or not. Um, but of course, Star Wars is my thing, so I listen to all the soundtracks, and I'm gonna tell you what, man. I'm an '80s kid at heart. I love '80s music, and I'm a metalhead,
Mm.
but I like a little country. I like '90s, 2000s, grunge, pop. Uh, uh, I even get into some kind of contemporary jazz every once in a while. Uh, but when you say classical to me, I don't know. I don't listen to Beethoven or Bach or
Yeah,
any of the
it's like
others like
that.
that. I consider John Williams. Um,
Mm.
Manson, yes, I listen to some Manson. I listen to some garbage. Um, Hello, Moira, my dear. How you doing?
Murrah.
Like
And Caspircius, you never want to move to Florida. Don't ever, 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 ever.
Yeah,
ever,
for God's
ever,
sake,
ever.
please don't. We're here.
You do not want to move to Florida. Trust me. I can't wait to get the fuck out of here.
Oh, thanks, bro. Make me feel a lot better.
I'll take you with me, bro.
Yeah, just as long as it ain't somewhere like, I don't know, Oklahoma.
New Hampshire.
Oh, fuck off. No, I'm staying in Florida.
What? You fucking nuts, dude. Maybe you're not thinking about the same New Hampshire I'm thinking of.
What's
New
up, Lee?
Hampshire.
What's up, Lee? Good to see you, darling. Thank you for coming in. And yes, Disturbed. Disturbed is basically my go-to. Darling, I hope you know I'm fucking with you, right?
Is that her last name or where she's from?
I said Oklahoma. That's where she's at.
No,
She's like,
God, you didn't get it. Oh.
what?
Eden.
Oh, yeah. No, that's her
I was
last
trying
name.
to compliment her. Oh,
That's her last
okay,
name. Yeah.
So she's Eden then. Okay, that sounds awesome. Hello, Mrs. Eden.
Yeah. If you've ever eaten in the Garden of Eden, you would understand.
Hello, how you doing? LDG here.
She's married, bro.
What the kind of I only marry one person at a time, or
Yes, very much so. Yes.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
No worries.
She says hello, hi, hello. Not Moira.
Hello.
I know. Hello, Moira. How are you? Settle down, Pickles. Yeah.
Hey, I got ganged up by Leisha and Moira at the same time. Give me a break, okay? Listen, I had my blood pumping all weekend. I need a minute to calm it down.
Go for a walk.
Did you see the two new videos System of a Down just put out?
No, I haven't.
The two new songs they put out? It's their first stuff in like 15 years, and they still sound like System of a Down, you know?
Oh, there you go. Look at that. Look at that. You'll never know what she gets up to. Ah, okay.
What?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Am I reading that correctly? Or is
Yes, you are.
Oh, hello. How you doing? Hold on.
That's
Let me.
That's information I am
how's it
not.
going? Hello. How are you?
That is information I do not in any way, shape, or form will ever have permission of giving away.
I don't speak.
This young lady in the chat. Well, I say young lady. We're both the same age, but but she still looks like she's in her mid-30s.
Oh yeah, she does.
We're like we met in junior high, so we've known each other for real for a lot of years.
My condolences. You've known him for that long. I am so sorry. Is there anything I can do?
Why are you looking at Austin, man?
What? What? I'm not. I'm looking forward. I'm looking through the screen.
Yeah,
Not looking down. This is me looking down. This is me looking through the screen. Why, hello.
Hey, what's up, Fluger? Good to see you, man.
I wish I could wink. How do I wink? I don't know how I wink in this.
You'll figure it out.
Well, that was weird.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. Well, you could do it. Yeah, you can do it that way. You go like a cat wink. Just turn yourself sideways real quick. Dude, we don't need an up close and personal of your tonsils.
So I was trying to get through the screen. It's like I gotta get.
No. Seriously, not that way. Left and right. Just left and right, real quick. No, dumbass. Get back in the center.
What?
Yeah. See how you move yourself around like that? You're looking around.
Woo! I'm dizzy. Oh,
LDG.
Yeah. Oh man! Wow.
Okay,
that's cool. I can't do that too many times.
All right, just go left and right, real quick like that. It looks like you're blinking. Or you're blinking, but like a cat eye blink. You know, yeah, like that, real quick. no, you have to be more precise. Like basically sideways to where you're invisible, then back to full center.
I
But
know. You know how hard that is to do.
yeah, I figured you were more talented than that. Shit, I guess I was wrong.
Oh, well, I'm talented, baby. I am talented, but damn it, it's too late for this.
Too late for this. I can't help it if you've been helping Chris all day.
Oh God. Hey, want me to blink? Here's blinking for you.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's weird. Why the hell would YouTube censor toilet paper? I don't know. I don't know.
Nope.
Damn, Tommy's on the ball tonight.
How you doing?
Yeah, he's getting busy as always. Another woman walks into the room, and oh, watch out. LDG's tripping over his own dick to get over there.
Hey, you know what? At least it's big enough for me to trip over.
You know, I've said that many times, but I have yet to trip over it.
I've never been in your path. That's why.
Well, no. I mean, mine, dumbass. Damn.
Well, I mean, you got to be tall for that joke to make sense.
Oh, well hung.
A little shrunk, little short, little thing like yourself doesn't really need much to trip over.
And like two guys standing on the bridge, like, damn, this water's cold. And the other guy goes, yeah, and deep too.
Yeah. I mean, if you have to climb a speed bump, you're pretty short.
Wow. So tell me how that feels.
No, baby. I'm sorry.
Please.
I'm almost 6 foot.
Tell me how that feels. Yes. Could you tell me how that feels? How do you feel about that? I'm trying.
I'll tell you how I feel about that.
The hell? What the fuck you? It's like, what the hell?
That's how I feel about that. See that right there, baby? Oh. Okay, that's a bit weird.
Would you please stop giving me the finger?
That's something she never said.
Well, I'm not sheep, man. Come on. Man, come on. What is wrong with you?
Oh, God, shoot me. All right, I'm having too much fun. I'm having way too much fun here. Dial back a little bit. Moira, where the hell are you? Moira, get up here. Moira, I see you over there. Come on. Come on, Moira.
She knows she's more than welcome up here. She's got the link. That's got to be her choice.
No. She knows she's welcome. But come on.
Because there is no she. And she's hiding under the table. And I think I figured it out. Why I can't get no damn women on this stream.
What's that?
Austinator's here.
Oh, I'm basically
You're cock blocking all of us, man.
You know what? A lot of people have said that about me. It's common fact. I'm like a disease, or like a.
I hope you got medicine.
Yeah, I do. Don't worry, I do. I got all kinds. I got the Tums. I got the got some Gas X, got
Not
some.
quite the medicine I was talking about, but okay, cool.
What kind of medicine were you talking about? I got all
I,
kind
I
of.
was I was talking about something a little bit stronger than say Nyquil.
Oh, I got that too.
No. Something. Oh, you got some alcohol sitting around somewhere.
I wish.
I said
I
something
am.
stronger than Nyquil.
Oh man. No. Well, I really wish I had something stronger right now.
You smoke weed?
No, no, it's just it's one of those things where I kind of got. I wouldn't say I got scared out of it, but there were just things that kind of happened in my life that kind of steered me away from it. But
Hey, it's all cool, bro. It's all cool. Hey, I respect your choices. Ain't no problem with it.
now, as far as alcohol, on the other hand, God, I wish I had some right now.
Have you ever drank before?
You know, I've drinking some beer before, but I've never drank anything stronger than that.
Oh wow, you've got a world of hurt coming to you.
Yeah, I especially like how he called some beer like it's some rare thing, like some. I heard of some beer.
Hey, it might be a brand where he's at. We don't know that. Go to the store.
It's
Hey
all
man,
good.
where do you keep some beer?
Nah.
You know. I one time I had some air. Man, that stuff was good.
Walk into a bar. Hey man, what can I get you? Give me some beer.
Well, no, that's not the way he said it though. Like his
I know.
inflection was like it was a rare thing. I love you, Oscillator. You know that, right?
I'm trying to get a giggle out of all of it because come on,
Yeah.
seriously, that would be awesome. Let's just go make up a beer, LDG, and just call it some beer.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. There we go. That'd be cool. I always thought if I ever made a drink, I'd call it good shit. Can I get some good shit, please?
Can't get
Not a
some
problem,
good
man.
shit.
Good shit.
Let's see.
No, you
I mean, I've
call
tried some.
no, you gotta call it the opposite. You gotta call it
Oh,
the opposite. Bad shit. Because bad is good.
Right.
Remember?
Damn,
Exactly.
Mar.
Need some of that
You're right,
bad
JJ.
shit,
What the hell?
man.
That's cold, Mar.
Yeah,
What
that's
happened?
how you say it.
Mar. Where's Mar? What up, Mar?
You say, hey, I need some of that bad shit, dude.
Damn right. I like that bad shit.
Hey, Mar. Mar. Ma. I don't see any versions on here. Okay, the only version I see is. Well, I don't know how to make. Okay, I try to make that funny anyway.
Lee, so what? You need to get some sleep or something? Is that what you're trying to say, JJ?
I don't know, man, because I saw Mar call us a bunch of virgins. I'm like,
Exactly. Speaking of virgins,
I'm a grandparent. How the hell does that work? Yeah, I just made myself sound old, didn't I?
Yeah.
Or you need something to help you sleep. Is that what you're trying to get at?
Yeah, that too. That would be great because I'm tired of puffing on this pipe to sleep at night.
So you can't get anything like Ambien or anything like that?
Nah, I don't. Now, see, I know what I do is not the greatest thing in the world, and I know a lot of people look down on it. But then, at the same time, I've witnessed any form, okay, any form of pill ruining people's lives, even losing a few along the way. I don't like pills. I don't like the pills I take, and I got to take a blood thinner and blood pressure medicine and water pills and shit like that. I don't like it, but I got to. I hate pills, man. I've seen it ruin too many lives. It's just I try to stay away from them if I can help it, other than my prescribed medication.
Hey, I'm sorry. Can I just play something real quick?
I thought you were already doing that.
I gotta set the story straight here, for certain people here. All right, hold up, guys.
What hell are you talking about, yo?
I was told that exact same thing.
Yeah.
I got a special tongue.
Yeah.
Makes it popular with the ladies.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. We're talking about eating here. Real
Exactly.
eating.
Oh, so am I.
I remember that shit.
JJ.
Yeah.
I just came back on really quick to tell you I'm going to be going to finish up my laundry and stuff, and I wanted to say thank you for having me on tonight, and I appreciate it.
You got to work tomorrow, don't you?
Yep. And I
Get some rest, man.
I got confined entry tomorrow, so we got to go down to the barges and crawl through all sorts of portals.
Yeah.
Shit,
well, regardless, man, you've been busy the past couple of days. You need to take a few minutes and just relax, man, if you can.
I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping for. So, guys, I'll talk to you later.
Take care, Chris. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Later.
Yep.
See you later, Chris.
Bye.
All right,
Bye.
later.
Muse.
Yeah, I remember that. You know, you're gonna keep rubbing that hot sauce shit down our throats. And I'm still, dude. Hold up.
Yeah.
When you did them 10 wings, the very first go around.
Yeah.
I think I've already asked you this, but I got to ask you this again, just to clarify, because I may not remember the answer. What in God's name possessed you to wipe your tongue with alcohol?
Okay. You guys thought that second. Okay. The first time I wiped my tongue with alcohol, I didn't know, and that was the first time, and that was one moment. Just give me a second here. The first time I actually took
it's just
a second. Sorry.
No, common logic,
I
dude.
let you on.
With your tongue on fire the way it was.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
and
So it was right here. It was right. I got it. I got it. I got it right here. This is the first time I took the wet nap, and this was a wet nap.
All right.
I had to get you guys
I can almost
into
feel my tongue, and I still have 6 more wings left of this stuff. I've already had 6 of them.
I wipe my hands, wet nap, alcohol rub, wipe my hands, and I'm like, oh, maybe I can clean my tongue.
Does that help? Alcohol does not help.
Okay. And then there was this. That hurt like a bitch. But then there was this. And you guys thought this was alcohol.
For God's sake, man, don't put alcohol on your tongue. What the hell is wrong with you?
You hear that? That was not alcohol. That was the wrapper that had more hot sauce that dripped off the wings.
No.
More hot sauce.
Was this before when I said that? Was that
that's
before,
when you said.
Before you wiped your mouth, or
That was
after?
after. That was after.
That's why I
was
said
before.
that, because I heard what you said, but then when I came into the stream, that had already passed. But I'm telling you, do not put alcohol on your tongue. What do you?
No, of course not. I know that now.
But dude, what I'm trying to get at is, okay, your tongue was on fire.
Yeah.
Okay, imagine your tongue being on fire is just basically you got a slight abrasion on the surface of your tongue.
Yeah.
Okay, you put alcohol on it, it's going to react the same way. You're not supposed to put it in your mouth to begin with, but it's going to have the same premise anyway. It's going to burn like a motherfucker, even more.
Oh, I realize that now.
Well, I could have told you that before you did it.
Well, I didn't know there. I thought it was going to break up the freaking caspicine or whatever the hell it's called on my tongue, and thought it was going to loosen it up, but it did not do that. My bad. It's all right. I learned my lesson. You didn't see me doing that on the Friday or the Monday the Friday or the Saturday or the Sunday.
Or the Monday or the Tuesday or the Wednesday. Yeah, I know. You just keep going with it. What are you going? You going to eat some more tomorrow night somewhere?
I do have some sauce left over.
I know.
I have to. What do you want me to throw it away? It cost me $30.
I didn't say throw it away. What the hell?
I'm not saying you said it. I'm
Dilute
saying
it.
what should I do?
Save
Dilute
it
it.
for a rainy day.
Well, I don't know. Like I said, I used it for a good deed. I helped Deej out. I mean, he made like $55 that night because of my hot tongue.
Right.
If my tongue can bring someone pleasure, who am I to step in the line? Okay.
Well, hey, do you, man. I'm just saying, it's to me, you went through that much fucking shit. Oh, why continue? Unless you find a way to dilute the sauce, just actually use it as a sauce, if that's at all possible with that hot stuff. Or I don't know. It's not like it's going to that. It's not going to. It's not like we're going to have a frigid winter this year. Okay.
Right.
So it's like it's not. You ain't gonna need it to warm yourself up or nothing. I don't know if that would work or not. With it being subjected to that kind of cold, and eat some hot, spicy food. See if that would warm you up.
Warm me up. Oh yeah, definitely warm me up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you started sweating, didn't you?
Yep.
Oh. Oh wow.
Yeah, Maura, you heard that correctly, Maura. You damn Skippy girl. That's right. Yep. Now, I didn't give Deej pleasure. I gave him satisfaction. Okay, you know what? That doesn't sound good either.
Wow.
All right. Now, you know what?
Hold up. Hey, Fluger, DM me, please. If you're not busy, that is.
Oh, I know you're not complaining, Maura. Oh, I know you're not complaining.
Oh, really? I don't know why you're calling me a weirdo. Yes, they're on my show, but that don't
Going
make
down.
Me...
Oh,
no,
crap, I can't go down anymore. This is a max I can go down.
Oh, poor thing.
Oh, yeah. Want me to stop? All right, I'm going to stop. I need a chill. I'll be right back.
All right.
Oh, dear.
What?
No, nothing. I'm just looking at the chat here, and the chat's getting pretty crazy. Well,
No,
I mean, it's getting crazy.
Well, thanks to Tommy. Tommy's a beast. Either he's dropping a link or he's keeping everybody entertained.
That is true. It's very entertaining. Cool.
Okay, Moira, does that mean we're on fire or we're burning here? I know it sounds like the same thing, but trust me, you think about it, it's completely two different things. Two completely different things. Damn, I can't even talk right. A little of both. Okay, all right, thank you. What's up, Anthony? Anthony, if you feel like joining, if you ain't got to, I put you in a group chat for the stream. The link's there if you want to come in. Same with Moira and Tommy. I know Okay, that's cool. I'm just saying, if you felt like you wanted to, it's there. Um, Speaking of which, positive candor. Um, didn't you didn't you change your name? Okay, maybe not. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Now I was starting to get worried. It's like, damn, he ain't answering either. What the hell's going on? Um, Now I'm watching the chat, man. Wow. Um, I just lost my train of thought watching the chat. That's crazy. But anyway, you're um a PlayStation guy, aren't you, Austin?
Yes.
Yeah, you suck.
Wait, what? Hey, listen, it's okay. You know, we do got the games though.
Really?
Yep.
Compared to what?
Xbox.
Right.
Listen, you know, Xbox, you know, they got the Halo, which is fine, you know. They do got Halo and they got the Gears of War, which is also very cool, you know, and then they got they got a couple of their other games like Forza, but you know, over at PlayStation Land, the home of the kings, you got a bunch of stuff over there. You got the God of War and Spider-Man and Last of Us. Even though right now Last of Us isn't something I would necessarily advocate for, but you got
Yeah, I'm not like you're bragging on absolutely nothing right now to me.
Uncharted,
No.
Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, now you're really stretching. Come on, man. Come on, stretch a little further. You're right there. You've almost got it. Give me another.
All right, hang on. What did I say? God of War, Uncharted, Spider-Man.
You said Ratchet and Clank, man. For God's sake.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
We got Death Stranding.
Yeah, I ain't worried about that one.
Let's see here. What else we got? We got a bunch of stuff. Hang on, wait a minute.
Gundam Breaker, what?
Up in Gundam time.
Oh, damn.
We got Bloodborne, Infamous. Let's see here. We got Detroit Become Human. Let's see what else we got. I gotta now I have to really think here. There's like a lot of these. Have you ever played Call of Duty?
Yeah. Who hasn't played Call of Duty, man?
We get all the Call of Duty stuff early.
See, listen, you say that like that's in some exclusive shit. Because let me tell you something. You know, for the longest time, who got their shit early? Xbox.
That is true.
They let the contract go, so Sony grabbed it. Man, we've been getting our shit early for God knows how long, man. We've always got our shit early for Destiny, for Call of Duty. Man, get out of here. Like y'all got something special over there. Y'all just picking up the sloppy seconds. Come on. Keep reaching. This is fun. I like this.
All right, hang on. Let me look it up.
Also, I want to apologize if you're picking up a PS5. Because, you know, from what I'm hearing, I haven't looked too deep into it. it's starting to look like you can't use an external hard drive on the system. And if that's the case, man, I'm sorry, dude, because you're really missing out. And second of all, their back compatibility. Oh, that is a fucking joke. Okay, there are
Okay,
literally they're literally almost
I will give you that.
a thousand or few back compat games on Xbox because even with the Series X about to drop tomorrow, all right, it is back compat of everything that has already been their entire back compat catalog. Every single generation of the Xbox. So yeah, come on. This is
I
fun.
will. I will give.
Keep
I will give
going.
you that.
Come on, keep
Xbox
going with
does
it.
have backwards compatibility. We do have Shadow of the Colossus. Let's see here.
Wow.
I have to really think about this one. 'Cause I think I said everything that there is.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good one for you too, right?
Was Yakuza? No, it wasn't. Was it?
Sorry,
No.
sorry, Fluger. I don't know how long you were back there. I'm sorry.
I wasn't here for long at all. Is my sound coming through okay?
Yeah, you sound good.
Good,
I mean,
good.
you know, backward compatibility is not like the greatest thing in the world. Who wants to play a 10-year-old game in the first place on a system that has, spiffed up graphics and everything in the first place? That's not what you buy a system for.
Well, it depends on the game, I guess.
Yeah, especially when all the new games are coming out are crap and the old ones are better anyway. Yeah. Look at me. I'd want TNG on Blu-ray compared to fucking, Discovery on freaking
in 4K.
Yeah,
exactly. I'll take TNG in 4K.
Hey, Tim.
Wait, I got a couple other ones.
Tim, DM me if you don't mind.
What's funny is you go back, like I rewatched the first episodes of TNG on Amazon, and they redid it. They bumped everything up, and Deanna Troy's makeup is so fucking horrible.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god!
Right?
Yeah, it is. Well, that shit was never meant for what we have today, as far as high def.
Exactly.
And you see the imperfectness of it.
Yep.
And it makes me feel. It makes me appreciate it a little bit more, also because, yeah, on a lot of platforms it's bad, especially the older the show you get. But to me, it's like I'm sitting there watching it live in front of me. They're performing it on a stage to me. I love that shit.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? Mm-hmm. What the hell? Mm-hmm.
What? I'm saying,
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. That sarcasm kicking. Mm-hmm.
That's not sarcasm, bro. What the hell, man? Jeez Louise.
You'll be all right. Man, come on. Do I follow you, Tim? That almost sounds bad, don't it?
Just a wee bit. Nothing serious.
Okay. Drugs are bad, okay.
Drugs are bad. Okay. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Okay.
I don't know. Tasha Yar said drugs can be really fun.
Could be really fun. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as I was saying, drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs. If you do them, you're bad. Because drugs are bad, okay? It's a bad thing to do drugs, so don't be bad by doing drugs, okay? That'd be bad. Drugs are bad.
Really? He loves the soundboard.
Now, as I was saying,
what was that?
drugs are bad.
Bruh. Bruh.
That better not be me.
What the hell did I step into?
Randomness at its finest.
I guess. This is like a short attention span theater on steroids.
Listen to me! We got to get out of here, Steiner! Oh, that's crazy! Oh, oh, oh.
What?
I want to ask you a bunch of questions. I want to have them answered immediately.
It's not a tuna.
Who is your daddy? And
What is
does
it now, Daddy?
Oh my God!
Who is your daddy, and what does he do?
Ooh, I clicked the wrong one on that one. My bad.
I was going to say, who is your daddy? I'm like, what? I was about to tell you, don't ever play that one again. Oh my God! Hey Tim. Oh, okay. I like that. That was cute. All right. That was cute.
Take it back!
What?
He said, take away my soundboard privileges. I'm like,
take it back!
Oh, JJ, who won the Kai game yesterday? Or yeah, it was yesterday, right?
Do what now?
Yeah, Kai, you were on Kai's game, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, who won that? Was it you?
Yep.
Yeah. I was there for a couple minutes, but I couldn't. The questions were easy, but the whole rest of it made no sense to me. So
It was
my!
Believe it or not, it was actually I've been watching that show for a while now, and I've been like, all right, I want to do this. So I got in touch with Kai, and I was, yeah, man, I've been watching this guy. And I got on there, and dear God, I'm gonna tell you what, it looked like I was just not really making any progress. And then because I was rolling like ones, twos, threes, I wasn't getting nowhere around the board. And Draven and Chris both have already been around at least once. I'm like, fuck, dude. Then all of a sudden, 4, 5s, and 6s, and I started getting some candy and stuff, and out of the blue, I was like, I won this bitch, and I still don't even know how I did this.
yeah, I was there about 2/3 in because I took a nap. I forgot about it, and I had it like set up so it was going to tell me when it came on because I kind of wanted to see it from the beginning. That's the only one I've ever seen, and I think it would make more sense if I got it, from right away through the first half of the board instead of the second or third.
Right? Yeah.
So
Now you got to know some stuff now because it's like a Jeopardy style show.
right.
Also, uh, you
Crap.
seen where you seen where I was good at, man. I did. I missed only one of the Forrest Gump. And that's
Right.
why I stayed because that was my comfort zone. I didn't know nothing else. I was like, oh shit, I'm an idiot.
Words that end with ass.
Oh my god.
I just had to prove I was there. Okay.
Yeah, dude. I got most of those wrong.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, it was funny.
What,
The one
jackass?
that was pass.
Piece of
That
ass.
That's what I
Pass.
said. The first thing that came out of my face was
Grass.
when he said when he did the question or whatever,
Maths.
and I said pass because I wanted to pass, and I
That's
wasn't
funny.
playing. I was just talking to myself on the computer.
That's crazy. That's, for real, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I was smoking
Dead
and
carry on alongside the road.
carcass.
Cark ass. Yeah.
That's what I said, carcass, because I wanted to make sure I got that ass out, right? Oh man,
Your ass.
yeah, spyglass. That was BS, man, because I didn't lose no points for it, but I didn't get no points either because he was talking about something else, the smaller version of a telescope.
I think
And I said a
Tim
spyglass.
finally found us here, JJ. I think.
Oh yes, damn. I am just not paying attention, bro, because I'm too
I
busy
was
talking
only
about that damn game.
I was only backstage for like 20 seconds, so
I'm alive.
I had to reboot my machine. Hey, Tim.
Howdy. So back to the console.
Yeah, crap. I'm gonna need to reboot
if
myself.
you don't mind me rewinding us, I know our conversation went a little bit past that.
Ask
JJ,
that.
are you aware of the original Xbox DRM policy? The one they decided to do a 180 on because there was massive customer backlash on it.
I don't. It don't sound familiar. No.
Okay, hold on. I've been trying to look it up here. I did find in the article at Xbox 180, Microsoft fully reverses Xbox One's DRM policies. Now, the reason this is because they had a massively draconian policy set up with the Xbox One originally. For example, you needed to use the Kinect with it. It would not operate without it. That was the first thing. It would always be on, no matter even if you turn it off, because the Kinect was constantly spying on you. The idea was
Right, I heard about that.
what they advertised was that they wanted it to run with, say, Netflix or some of the other streaming services. Let's say you wanted to rent a movie, and it would ask you how many people are going to be watching the movie. The Kinect would actually identify how many people are in your living room. Somebody else walks in, movie shuts off until that person leaves. That's just some of the minor things, but I mean there was a laundry list of nonsense. For example, buying video games. Let's say you bought a physical copy of a video game. You put it on your system. It registered to your system. You bought it. It's on your game. It's on your system. You own it. Now, let's say you got done playing the game and you wanted to, say, sell it to your friend. Your friend has an Xbox as well. So you sell it to him for like $5. He goes, puts the game in his system. The game system realizes that he didn't make the actual purchase for it, and the game system wants to charge him the full price of the game.
What?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was part of the original DRM too. There was massive backlash on that. When they did a poll as to how many people would buy the Xbox One using that DRM, they found out that only 2,000 diehard players out of 10,000 people polled would still buy the Xbox One. They would have lost 80% market value on that system if they kept the DRM the way it was. The reason I won't buy Xbox is because they decided to try doing that, and I'm sorry, I put my money where my mouth is. When I read that DRM, that capped it for me with Microsoft. I won't give them a shred of my money because I even thought that was a good idea. PlayStation, however, I did find out they were also tooling around with a similar policy, but they waited to see what Xbox was going to do. They let Xbox take the fall first. Then they basically did their marketing strategy and campaign around that, and they tore Xbox a new asshole. They actually the PlayStation 4 cleaned house on console sales that year. And that was because Xbox just stuck their foot in their mouths. It took them forever to get back on track with that. But PlayStation isn't doing any better with the PlayStation 5 because now that Sony's main office is in Los Angeles, California, they're now going full woke. So the PlayStation 5 is gonna establish full censorship on games, full censorship on social media platforms, whatever it's going to be using. You're going to see censorship across the board. So I'm probably not going to get a PlayStation 5 either. And I'm a Sony guy. I've been a Sony guy since I was a kid. So this really kicks me in the teeth. I may go
Yeah.
Nintendo.
Now, don't get me wrong, man. I've played basically as far as the mainstream consoles. I've played almost all of them. You know, Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, uh, the three big contenders out there, and I don't know, man. I transitioned from a PlayStation to an Xbox, and it was just I don't know, man. To me, I like Microsoft. I know they're not perfect, but
Hey man, if you like their games,
all right.
it's all
Have a good
good.
night. Positive
There's
candor.
there's
All right,
nothing to be
thanks.
said about game content with a console. Honestly, I think both consoles have an equal array of different games. For me, I like anime oriented games. That's why I mentioned Gundam Breaker. Gundam Breaker is based off of my Gundam series, and it's also based off the models that I build. So the idea of that game is that you build a model Gunpla and you play it in a match against AI machines or with a team of other players. And you basically can build your mobile suit however you want. You can put
Right.
weapons on it, put parts on it. It's like playing Legos almost with making robots that fight. It's a lot of fun. It's one of my favorite games. Although I
I
haven't
used
played
to
it
I
lately,
used to play back in the day on PC. Uh, MechWarrior.
yeah, similar to that,
You know,
sort of.
you build your suit the way you want to. You know, you arm it, defend it, whatever. Uh, give it after attributes, but on these things you had to keep them from overheating.
Yep.
So
And
you could
I'm a
only.
huge BattleTech fan. I used to love that game too.
Oh yeah, Battle.
I used to play the
Oh,
miniature game.
BattleTech. That's something I ain't heard in a long time.
Yeah, there is a MechWarrior online game right now that's doing pretty well. Harmony Gold tried taking it to him, but I think the BattleTech creators actually won the lawsuit this time, which is actually quite humorous. So
I also World of Tanks.
I used to play that. I got tired of it after a while though.
Yeah, it does get kind of repetitive, but in the beginning, man, I was like, cool. See, I never had a computer that was ever able to run something like that. So when I found out they were bringing it to console, I was like, hell yeah, I'm all in this, and it's free. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
play the shit out of this. And I played the hell out of it.
it
Never
was
got anywhere with it.
I got stuck. After I got my M5 tank, I basically I realized I went down the wrong tank tree that I wanted to, and I couldn't go back, and the grind became too hard.
Yeah,
Um, and the biggest problem I have with that and games like War Thunder is they've got what we call wallet warrior ammunition. Pay to win mechanics, and people buy the special rounds, using their own currency or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and they just one shot you. It doesn't matter what tier you are. It's just
Mm-hmm.
like
Pay to win.
you drive out there and boom, you're dead. You don't even realize what happened. It's and the same thing happened with War Thunder, and I love playing the warplanes. I was I was flying a B-50 or a B-25 gunship. It was a gunship version where it had like the cannons in the front of it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm flying that around. When I first got it, I was having fun. I was having great dogfights with it and everything. Just coming behind other people in their gunships, tearing things up. Next thing I know, I had little fighters coming up and just popping my wings off like nothing, like they were made out of paper mache. And this is an armored plane that should take tons of damage,
Wow.
and I was getting one shotted by like P-51s and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I gave up playing it. It just wasn't fun. I switched to World of Warships for a while. That was pretty good.
I haven't tried that one yet.
It's not bad. It's a little getting used to, but I had my first few runs on it. Once I got the tier 3 cruiser, oh my god, the guns on that thing, man! I had so much fun. I blew away lots of stuff with that. Now it's been so long since I played. That's why I play. Now I just play Elite Dangerous now. A little bit more skill involved there.
Yeah, that's I kind of felt that way with Ace Combat, because to me, on a console, if you want a flight sim, that's the one even though it is a little arcadey, depending on how you have your control scheme, but it's the closest thing to a console flight sim that we've had in a long time.
I used to play the third one, Ace Combat 3.
Yeah, I've played it since the beginning. It used to it was called Air Combat, the very first one,
Ah,
and I played the hell out of it. Man, I've always loved the games. I've played every single one. Wish I could have got that throttle and joystick for it that came out for, I think it was either 5 or 6. They released it like a bundle, because I've got another version of that flight stick set up, and I would love to be able to use it.
there's an Xbox game that I've always kind of wanted to try, and it's called Steel Battalion. That game looks freaking amazing.
Never played it. I've seen it, but
I think it's a mecha game. I think it's another mecha game, kind of like Mech Warrior.
Right.
But there's a version of it that you can get the full control setup. The dual joysticks with the throttle control, and it's got
Oh,
all the
what? Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah.
I had a friend who had it. My friend Bill had the damn thing at his mom's house, and I just want to get the controller. I want to see if I could use the controller on other games. Like if I
No,
could use
that
the
was the only, no. As a matter of fact, no. That controller was only meant for that game,
Okay.
because Mab Mardigan said he had it, and that was the first thing he thought too. He goes, no, it was only meant for that game.
Oh, that sucks. That'd have been great. I would have loved to try it if I did. I looked on eBay just to see if anybody was selling them. There's like 4 or 5 people listing them, and the cheapest one was $120 for the controller setup. And I'm like, oh. And for a controller that works with one game, that's just way too much.
Yeah.
No way. I can't imagine what people paid for that though. Oh.
A lot of money back then. Okay, Austin, you are way too quiet. Fluger, so are you, or are you just prepping for the soup tonight?
Well, I'm not a big gamer. I've just been thinking about back in the day when I would buy Xboxes at the pawn shop and fix them and then sell them again.
Hey, that's a good. Hey, that if you're good at what you do, and you can sell these things, Sounds like
Oh
a
yeah,
way to make a little money, you know.
there was a lot of times a guy would bring in an Xbox, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't boot up, whatever.
Were they like
And
360s or
I did back then, and I don't even remember what the biggest problem with them was. Sometimes you had to pull them completely apart and clean out the eyeballs and what have you. But even if I couldn't get it working, I would list it on eBay, and I would probably get more on eBay than I would for a working one.
Nice.
For something that's junk. A lot of times I could only sell them for like $80 or $70 or $60 for working, and they go for 80, no problem, junk.
So here's an interesting little factoid. When I worked at Best Buy when the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 came out,
Right.
and that's actually when I started, when they first hit the shelves. And I remember when the PS3 came out, we were like the whole group of us were there playing this like dune buggy dirt dirt off-roading racing game that they had for demo. Like we were just enamored with this game. We were just transfixed by the graphics. But at the same time, the Xbox 360 came out, and in the first week of sales, we had I would say the return rate was 3-1. Xbox 3, to the PlayStation's 1. I mean, mostly because people were buying Xboxes more than PlayStation, but for some reason they were getting returned for drive problems, hard drive issues. There's a plethora of problems with the Xbox 360. Did I say 1? I meant 360. Yeah, there was just something going on with those, especially our first few shipments.
Yeah, and they had
really
it was
weird.
always the stupidest thing that went wrong with them. They were so easy to fix. It was just unbelievable. Usually.
I think they didn't like being stood on their side too. Was that it?
Yeah, a lot of kids, since they put the feet on the edge so they'd stand them up.
Yeah.
And for some odd reason, the Xbox didn't like that.
Yeah, I never do that with any of my consoles, but I don't know. I just
But we had I had several PS3s come in, and that was just like overheating issues, I think.
Yeah. Oh God, those things got hot. I got the first generation PS3, and that was fully backwards compatible. Nice system. But when I got it home, I plugged it in. In about 10 minutes, I thought I had a fireplace in my living room. I mean, it literally warmed my house, and it was winter, so I'm like, I could turn the heater down. Sweet, let's turn on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
I even got the air cooling fan that kind of there was like a specialty air cooler fan you could get.
Yeah, it wasn't
like it looked like it was part of the PlayStation when you snapped it on. It was really neat.
And then they came in with another generation of that where it's 3 fans, and that snapped on there too.
It got so loud. I had to turn my stereo up higher so I could hear what I was playing. I mean, this thing was like finally I just tore it off. I'm done with it. Done. No more. Out. Get out of here. My biggest mistake though was I think it was like 5 years ago now, 4 years ago. I decided I want it is before I got my PS4. I wanted to clean it out. I thought, well, I think it's getting really dirty. So, and I built my own computers for crying out loud. So I thought, well, it can't be that hard to pop open a PlayStation 3 and just blow it out and get all the dust out of it and stuff. No big deal. I popped the case, and as soon as I popped the case, it slipped out of my hands and went down. And there's this cord that's connected to the case, a little metal cord connected to the case to the cooling system. So the lid went down to my lap, and it snagged on that cord. And when it did that, it must have yanked the cooling system out of whack, because when I put the thing back together, and I thought I put it together good, and it didn't look like I damaged anything, as soon as I plugged it in, I fried the processor. Yeah, I took it to our. We have a place called Gaming Generations. They work on consoles, phones, laptops, stuff like that. They do all sorts of serviceable repairs for devices, and they looked at it and they're like, yeah, did you open it? And I'm like, yes. Yeah, you fried the processor. I'm like, yeah. So the guy there, I know the owner. So what he did is he sold me a second generation PS3 for like $80
Yeah.
with a new controller and everything. So I was like, okay, I'll take it.
Yep.
But I lost everything. I lost all my data, everything on the thing.
Yep.
It was sad. I was very sad. I did keep the hard drive though, because I put my own terabyte hard drive in it.
Oh, nice.
You know, I wasn't. They only put a 60 meg or gigabyte hard drive. What the fuck is that gonna do? 4 games, it's full.
Yeah, you couldn't
No.
install many games on that.
Yeah, they're and when they use laptop
How big of a hard drive?
60 gigabytes on the first generation PS3, and then they had another version that had no backwards compatibility, no additional like plugins, and
I
it was
remember
40
that too.
gigabytes. Then they had another one that was 80 gigabytes, and it's like, why? I could buy a laptop with 500 gigabyte hard drive in it, and that's the hard drive they use in the PS3. It's like, why? The stupidest thing ever. The Xbox was neat. The Xbox had that removable hard drive thing. I thought that was kind of cool.
Man, the last 360 I bought had 500 gig in it.
Yeah, exactly. So that was the good thing about the Xbox versus the PlayStation. The PlayStation was just they also tried shoving so much tech into that thing that they were losing money left and right on the PlayStation. Sony was. And PlayStation 3 was just when the PlayStation, this is when Blu-ray players just came out too. So the newest Blu-ray player at the same time the PS3 came out, a Blu-ray player was like $800. The PS3 was like $600. So it was $200 less than it had a Blu-ray player in it. Plus it played games. Plus it played DVDs. Plus it played CDs, and it did all the online stuff and everything else. So you were better off getting a PlayStation 3 instead of a Blu-ray player.
Yep.
And I gotta get something to drink.
So what have you been up to there, JJ?
Absolutely nothing. Kind of slept in today. Went and got me some coffee. Had to run a couple errands. Just taking it easy, man. I live a very boring life.
I do too.
Amen to the boring life.
Yeah, I don't. People. The whole beginning of this stuff that we're going through right now. Like people tripping out about, oh, got to stay at home. Got to stay home. What I'm going to do? I'm like, it's like another day at the office to me. I already do that. What's the problem?
I think that's why you go up on live streams is just to have something for my brain to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I bought a shirt a couple months ago, a Fallout shirt. I saw advertised on Facebook, and it says social distancing since 1997.
All right.
There you go.
I wear that around the mall, and people look at me and they read it, and they're like, "What the fuck?" Some of them give me dirty looks too. It's like, what? I have been. I'm a gamer. What do you expect?
Yeah. I was talking to my sister on the phone one day, and this is before it started getting really, really bad. And I got that dry smoker's cough, and I coughed, and she goes, you go out in public coughing like that, people are going to run from you. I'm like, good.
I do that. Well, what my dry cough is actually for my high blood pressure medication. the lisinopril does that to me. So actually, the last time I went to the doctor, we had it reduced and changed it around a little bit. But I'd go out and I'd have a mask on, and I have to cough because it's like, and people would look and walk away. It's funny.
Yeah, like, you stay at least 6 foot away from people. I'm like, shit, that ain't enough.
They've got people so freaking scared of everybody now, and I think that's what the purpose of this whole shit was. I mean,
I'm not scared. I'm just,
well,
I'm
I'm not
cautious.
either.
I'm cautious. I wear my mask when I go out. I got, I've got my own set of health problems. I'm not about to do that additional gamble. And I don't go out unnecessarily. Well, I'm lying. Right there, I'm lying. Right there. I went and got a cup of coffee today. I know I could have made coffee at home. It's just, I love Waffle House coffee. And I went to the grocery store and I came home. Other than that, I don't go nowhere.
Yeah, I got used to not buying groceries, so I really need to get into that habit now, because I usually just stop at our local Quick Trip and grab a bite to eat on my way home from work, or I grab something at work, and my fridge and my stocks are pretty bare. I don't have much backup.
Well, dude, whatever works for you, you're not going hungry by no means, but
Oh, if you saw me, you knew I wasn't going hungry.
so
We've seen your other avatar.
Yeah, there you go. Right.
Damn.
That's right. You're in Wisconsin, aren't you? You got that Quick Trip thing. God damn.
Oh yeah. Oh, they stepped it up, man. They really did. Holy cow.
I think I've told you this before. I lived in Marshfield for several years, 8 years or so. And that's when I worked at the pawn shop. But yeah, but then I also worked for onforce.com online. And I actually went to Alaska and put their price checking machines in.
Well, that's a coincidence because that's where I live.
Oh, cool.
It's funny. The joke they say about Walmart where you can go every 3 or 4 miles you can find a Walmart.
Yeah.
Well, here in La Crosse and Alaska area, every 3 or 4 blocks you find a Quick Trip. That's not even a joke.
Oh, that's true.
And the funniest thing is up here in Homan, there's 2 Quick Trips within literally 2 blocks from each other. There's a new one that's over by the new Festival Foods that we have here, and then there's one on the Highway 35 where it's you go from the one Quick Trip, you go onto the road, you take a left at the light, go up the road, there's the other Quick Trip right there. And that's the first Quick Trip that was there before. So they just never tore it down because both of them make money. So they just left both of them up. But the idea was to make the new one because they wanted to make that the brand new Quick Trip, with all the new features and everything. And then they realized, well, this other one's still making money while both of them are up, so let's just leave it.
Yeah. But what other gas station can you walk into and find 20 different kinds of coffee?
Yeah, I know. Seriously.
And they brew that shit all the time. It's not like they leave it sit for,
Yeah. And with all their new dinner options now, they got pre-made meal stuff now. It's just great. So much great stuff they've got there now.
Yep. But one of my favorite places to eat down there is in La Crosse, and that's Bucky's Burger Barn.
Oh my God, yes. Oh, I haven't been there in a while. I took my daughter there a couple times, but
Darren Wagner mentioned that one time on a stream, and I wasn't up on the panel because I would have freaked out. But he mentioned Bucky's Burger Barn, in the Viapass and whatever. It's like, yeah,
that's kind of when I found out he lived by me because I was like, wait a minute. He started talking about the Rivoli Theater and stuff. I'm like,
oh yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute, I know that theater.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great place to go, isn't it? You can have beer sitting at a table and watch a big ass
God,
screen
yeah.
movie,
Oh.
or you can
Yeah.
watch the football game on the big screen.
Not a biggest sports fan myself, but yeah, just for going there, getting some pizza, cheese curds,
Yep.
whatever they have it, man. It's good.
I think I'm boring JJ to death.
No. I'm just listening, man. We had a place similar to that. Well, somewhat similar to that. It was called Mr. Gaddy's Pizza, and you go in and get your pizza or whatnot. I don't think they had beer. I don't know. I was too young to even really care at the time. But and you go into the very back, and they got this big ass screen TV. When I mean big ass, I mean it's what people are using as like theater screens in homes nowadays. And we go sit back there and watch TV and eat some pizza and chill out. But then we had this movie theater called the Gazebo, kind of like a dollar theater type thing. Man, you go in there, order beer, wings. You could smoke. This is before the big non-smoking push. I love that place. Go get some wings and a pitcher of beer. Smoke a cigarette when I'm done, and sit there and watch a movie.
I watched Jurassic Park 3 at the Rivoli. That was a good time.
Yeah.
Me and my ex-girlfriend, I had a big ass beer and sat and watched the movie.
I miss that place. I really do.
Well, that was actually when we were still living in Minnesota, I moved to Wisconsin. But it was Oktoberfest weekend. That was a good time. God, that town was just crowded as hell. I'm talking lacrosse now.
You'll be all right. I'm about hour 15 minutes north of Daytona.
Oh, nice.
So, and they I'm not a big race fan, but I used to be a Harley guy.
Oh, okay.
And we go down for Bike Week and Biketoberfest twice a year, man. And then my roommate, he's a car guy, so we go down the weekend, literally the weekend after Thanksgiving. That Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is called the Turkey Rod Run. It's like a big car show / swap meet type thing. All kinds of makes, models, years, man, you name it. It was almost there. Just a lot of great time. Not that far travel, Hell, I can drive a little over an hour. That ain't bad.
Right.
My ex-in-laws used to whenever that bike festival is out, the one in Sturgis.
Yep. August, first weekend in August usually.
They would drive from here, Northeast Florida, all the way out to Sturgis.
Oh yeah, and they had their rally this year, and there were 200 and some thousand people there.
No way.
And they had 10 confirmed cases of corona.
Jeez.
So sometimes it isn't as bad as people like to say it is. They had, that's a big crowd, and they're not afraid to bump into each other and spill their beer on each other,
No,
They got the old lady in the back seat or, behind them with topless riding down the damn street.
Hell yeah, man. It's a big freaking party.
Yeah. Well, and what's crazy is about, most people are thinking that these are nasty, dirty biker guys, but a lot of them aren't. A lot of them are lawyers and doctors.
Yep.
They're high-end people. They have degrees way above whatever I've ever achieved.
Hell, the bikers I hung around all work for Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah. I mean, they try to dress the part. You know, it's not like they're driving around in a suit.
No. It's kind of hard to watch a guy with. Basically, you could tell he shaves and stays.
Yeah.
It looks professional and shit. It's kind of hard seeing them guys on a Harley.
Yep.
I kind of peg them for like gold wing guys, you know.
Right. Well, but I know most of them. They start not shaving about a month before Sturgis. You know, just so at least they got a little something going on. You know.
All right, guys. I'm getting close to that 3 hour mark. I'm gonna go ahead and
You gonna
start
call it?
turning it. Yeah, I'm about to start to turn the lights off.
Okay.
Everybody in the chat, everybody on the panel. I want to thank you, everybody that's been here. Everybody in the chat that came and stayed for the show. I appreciate each and every one of you. I know I say that every week, and I mean that. Awesome, man. Tell these fine people where you can be found at. What you got going on?
I got a YouTube channel here on YouTube called The Austinator, not The Austinata. I'll be back. I'm actually at 80 subscribers. I am 20 subscribers away from 100. So if you guys have not subscribed to the channel yet, I do everything there. I talk about Marvel, DC. Lately, I've been talking about a little bit about wrestling. I read fan fiction sometimes. I also play video games. I'm basically a topic whore. I also stream horror, so you can find me anywhere. Also, I have a Twitter. If you ever want to hit me up in my DMs, Yosnator17. And if you don't have Twitter, that's perfectly fine. I also got a Discord, so if you ever want to hit me up there, just look me up at the Yosnator. And JJ, thank you for having me on.
Nah, man. Awesome having you. Thank you for coming. Tim, you got a channel? You got anything going on? What you doing?
I
Anything?
do not really use my channel. I'm pretty much an internet loiterer. But I like to come on, and if you guys let me come on and talk, I am more than happy to spread my voice.
Awesome.
But thank you for having me on to just do a little chit chatting.
Man, and you're a gamer too, man. I can appreciate that.
Oh yeah. And usually I'm hanging with LDG on his StreamYard, so you'll find me there if you want to say hey. So.
Yep, that's over on Pixelate.
Tracker, and I watch Andy Tracker. I'll be on Comic Artist Bro Secrets once in a while, not on the channel, just in the chat, just listening.
Right.
I list on all sorts of different stuff. So I'm pretty much
You're a YouTube connoisseur.
There you go. Pretty much. That's about it. So nice to be heard though on these smaller channels. It's good. It's fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I know Fluger. I know you don't do nothing. You just
Yeah, I'm just a connoisseur mostly.
Yeah,
I should do some creation, but that would take ambition, and I haven't had that for a couple of years now. So,
damn. We need to get you a live stream or something planned so you can just see what it's like.
Yeah, I keep chickening out. There's a lot of times when I'll come and I'll look, and nobody I know is on. Nobody's live streaming. Maybe I should, just pop on for a little bit, and then I'm like, nah, I'll go find something else to do.
Yeah, that's all right, man. You're always welcome.
You'll find me more than likely on the soup.
Yep, I'm gonna head that way for a little bit. When he starts up.
Yeah, just over an hour.
Yeah. All right, guys. I want to thank you guys for coming on and hanging out with me.
Well, thanks for having us on.
No problem. Thank you for having me on, or having everybody on.
Yeah. And everybody in the chat, I want to thank you, everybody, for showing up tonight. You guys mean the world to me. And with that being said, everybody have a good night, and we'll see you next time.
Okay.
Good night.
Night, guys.
Good night.